Hello and welcome to Karen's Creative Cards on YouTube. I am Karen Hashik and I'm happy you're joining me for this video. I recently discovered a new kind of stamp from Stampendous called Curio rubber stamps. These stamps are a combination of a decoration or gift and high quality rubber stamps, and I got two of three types of the Curio stamps so I could design with one and give the other one as a gift. After I'm done with mine today, I'm going to find a special place in my craft room for them so that I can see them every day. If you stick around to the end of this video, you will find out how you can win some of the Stampendous stamps I am sharing today. Here are the three Curio rubber stamps I used in these projects. This one is called Coffee Friend. This one is called Tweet One. And this one is Butterfly Stretch. I used the Coffee Friend Curio rubber stamp when I made this coffee card for a good friend. I created a distressed background and then I paper pieced the coffee cup and saucer with some pattern paper. I stamped 3 sentiments from a Stampendous set called Brushed Wishes, and there are links to all the products and to my blog post with more details on each card and project in the description box below. Just click Show More. On the inside, I created a gift card holder with a die from the Stampendous Fresh Peonies die set. This is what that stamp set looks like. It's called Brushed Wishes, and it's perfect for, you know, small script sayings, have a happy day, happy birthday, best friends, thank you. So it's a stamp set that I will use over and over again. This is another stamp set I received, and it's called Spring Sentiments. And it has butterfly kisses and fresh petal wishes, which I use on one of my projects, and a lot of other really neat sentiments in there. I used the Tweet One rubber curio stamp to create this birthday box. So you'll see that they look like a curio, you know, and you can stand them up and display them, but on the back there's a good quality rubber stamp, and the ones I'm showing here are mine, and they have been used, and I removed the there is a paper description thing on them, but it removes easily. I removed them on mine, and I'm going to display them in my room. So this is the box that I created with that. The little birdie stands up, and I just colored him with distress inks and a distress tool, and it says happy birthday from another set and die by Stampendous. And then when you open the box, inside is the gift. So you give them a pretty box or a card using the stamp that you own, and then you could give one of these as a gift, which would make a great gift for any crafty friend. This is the project that I'm going to show you how to make in this video. It's featuring the Butterfly Stretch rubber curio stamp, which you can see, and I used 2 of the beautiful Stampendous cling rubber stamps to make the purse. This one is called Cling Blossom Scroll, and this one is called Cling Ornate Scroll. So you can see that I did the butterfly on the outside of the box, and that's the blossom scroll, and then on the back I used the ornate scroll. I used the stretch butterfly curio stamp on both the box and the card, and the card is a matching card. On this one I colored the butterfly with Nouveau glitter markers from Tonic Studios, and I added some clear gems. And then this sentiment is from that set that I showed you, the Spring Stampendous Cling set. I also used, oh wait, I have to show you the best part. Okay, so inside the box you can put another one of those stamps, and that could be given as a gift. I have to make some room because I don't have a lot of room on my craft area here. I am also using Tim Holtz's Tonic Studio stamp platform, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm using a Scor-Pal, some gems, and Catherine Pooler's Juniper Mist ink. This is a template that I've created, and I'll show you actually doing it. But to create the purse, you need a piece of cardstock that is 12 inches long by 9 inches this way, okay? And you're going to score at 5 1/4 and 6 3/4, and then you're going to turn it and you're going to score at 1 1/2 and 7 1/2. Then you're going to cut from the outside edge to the scored line on both sides. So that's the template, but I'll show you how I did it. So again, this is the 12 by 9, and I have the original Scor-Pal, and I mostly use my Score Buddy, which has, you know, all the 1/4 inch lines. On the original Scor-Pal, they don't. So we want to score at 5 1/4 and 6 3/4. So in the Scor-Pal, the original one, I move it over 1/4 and I score at 5 1/2. And at 7. Now in the description I link the newer version of the Scor-Pal, so you don't have to do any of this moving. But what's important, of course, is that you score it at 5 1/4 and 6 3/4, and the Score Buddy is too small for doing this. Then you turn it and you score at 1 1/2. And at 7, right? You turn it and, no, 7 1/2, okay. Now just to make sure that those lines are scored well, I'm going to go back and turn it and score it again. Okay. And now we are going to cut these lines from the outside to the scored line. And then we are going to do some stamping. I have a small work area, as you can see. But for doing a bigger project like this, you do want the bigger Tonic Studios version of a stamp platform, because there is room for the piece to be outside of it. So I'm hoping you can see that I'm putting it right up to the edges here, and this part just flows off and does not get bent. So that's one of the reasons why I really love my Tim Holtz Tonic Studios stamp platform. But of course, if you have the large version of, say, the Misty, this would also work. So I want to stamp this area here and this area here, so I am putting it on in between the lines that were scored and lining it up and then picking it up. Now we're making sure that the rubber word is up, and we're picking it up. And again, excuse me, I don't have a big area to work here and to film. Now I'm inking it up with the new Catherine Pooler Juniper Mist. I've just bought just a few of her inks, and I will tell you that I am buying more. They ink very, very well on the first try, even on cling stamps that sometimes don't ink well. This does, so I'm seeing why people are raving about it so much. Now, of course, if it's not perfect, you can stamp it again. I see I got a little ink on that, so it looks pretty good, but I think I'll do a little bit more in some of the areas that didn't ink up perfectly. Okay. Now I'm going to flip this . Put it in the corner again. Put my magnets down. And then I'm going to use the Ornate, I forgot the name. Anyway, Ornate Scroll, sorry, Stampendous stamp on this side. And once again, ink it up with the Catherine Pooler Pretty Blue ink. And do it again, right along the scroll. And that's perfect. Of course, we're going to clean those stamps up well, but we'll wait to do that. Okay, now that we've got it all stamped, we're going to fold and use a bone folder and on all the scored lines. can see the shape of the purse starting. Now I have cut some blue striped pattern paper. This is 5 inches by 1 1/4, and I'm going to put it along the sides of the purse. And then these are going to be the handles, and these were 1/2 inch by 12 inches of that same striped paper. We're just going to attach these. Now this is going to be the front, and this is the back, and we are going to measure in from the side. I'm measuring where to put the hole for the handles. Okay, so from the side I want to have it in about 1 inch. Now I'll make a mark, and then I will erase that mark. And so over here I will put it in also in 1 inch. And then we take our Fiskars 1/16 of an inch hole punch, and I'm just going to slide it in as far as it will go, and line it up with that mark I made. So that way it's relatively even. I know you could eyeball it, but I get nervous doing that. And then I'm just going to erase that mark, if I can find it. Okay, and I'll do the same over here. So in about 1 inch, put a mark, in about 1 inch, and put a mark. Take your Fiskars 1/16 of an inch, go in as far as you can go, and then punch a hole. So they should be pretty even. And I've also punched and marked on the handle itself, just centering it, and punched those holes so we can put a brad through to hold the handle. Now we're going to put some good strong score tape, and you can either use the orange kind or the regular, kind score tape that you can tear. I just happen to have the thicker in this type, and I wanted some thicker stuff here, so okay, and then we are going to apply it also to the back of the patterned paper side pieces. Okay, so we're going to start putting it together, and it's really simple to do. I think the hardest part, as you know, is getting that tape cover off. So just going to fold it up and attach it. And then I think I'll do both sides first. It started. And then line this up. Whoops. Okay. Lining it up, doing a little bit better job than I just did, but I can trim that extra off. That sticks very quickly, so we're going to take some pretty brads and put them through the handle and then through the little hole that we created and attach those. And they're going to go like this. And of course you could attach the handle with good strong tape, but I thought these brads were pretty and they hold it very well. I stamped the pretty stretch butterfly curio stamp on some orange pattern paper, and I attached a pretty gem. And then on the back, I like it if the wings stay up. So I put some thicker pop dots here and a little bit thinner ones here, and then I'm going to use a large glue dot in the center, so that part will be flat, and then these will pop up and remain popped up. So you stick it on, and then you stick those on. And so I cut a little slit there so the wings are separated and stay standing up. Then if you put the pretty butterfly stretch curio rubber stamp inside, and if you put the card inside, you have a perfect gift for a crafty friend. I think I mentioned this, I'm not sure if I did. I removed the paper from mine, and I'm going to use those as a decoration as well. But the paper is still on this one because it's brand new. And this one. And this. And this is what you can win in my contest. A brand new Cling Ornate scroll stamp, 2 of the curio stamps, and the card that I created with them. And here's how you can win. Stampendous has sent me a few extras of these wonderful products so I could do a giveaway with this video. All you need to do is either sign up as a new subscriber on my YouTube channel or be a returning subscriber and leave a comment on this video letting me know which one you are. If you share this video in any way, on Facebook, on Pinterest, with friends in another way, in an email, whatever way you share it, and you let me know how you did it, you earn another chance to win the Stampendous prize. I am sorry, but I can only mail to USA mailing addresses, as that is at my expense. I will pick a winner from qualifying comments out of a hat on April 17th, and you will have 2 weeks to leave a comment for a chance to win. Thanks for watching, subscribing, sharing, and helping me share the joy of creativity.